The ASUS ROG Flow X13 versus MacBook Pro M3. Max, two insane machines, but only one can be the real performance king. On one side, we have a gaming monster with an RTX 4070, ready to crush AAA titles at high FPS. On the other, Apple's most powerful MacBook ever, optimized for video editing, 3D rendering, and insane battery life. But here's the real question. Can a gaming laptop actually beat Apple's best MacBook? Let's get into it. Starting with performance, the ASUS ROG Flow X13 2025 is packing a Ryzen 9 8945HS with 8 cores, 16 threads, and a boost clock up to 5.2 GHz, paired with an NVIDIA RTX 4070 laptop GPU running at 105W TGP. This means insane gaming power, ray tracing, and high FPS in modern titles. The MacBook Pro M3 Max, on the other hand, brings a 16-core CPU, 40-core GPU, and 48GB of unified memory. Apple's optimization is next level, but let's be real, macOS is still not for gaming. Even with Apple's Metal API, games like Cyberpunk 2077 and Hogwarts Legacy just don't run as well as they do on a Windows machine with an RTX 4070. But if we're talking video editing, music production, and AI workloads, the M3 Max flexes its power thanks to Apple's crazy efficient architecture. Now, let's talk thermals and efficiency. The MacBook Pro M3 Max runs cool and sips power like a Tesla. Apple's 3nm process and passive cooling design make it one of the most efficient high-performance laptops ever. Meanwhile, the Flow X13 runs hot. That thin chassis struggles to cool an RTX 4070 running at full power, and the fans get loud. And battery life? It's not even close. The MacBook Pro lasts 15–20 hours, while the Flow X13 taps out at 4–5 hours even in light usage. Moving on to portability and display, both are compact 13-inch laptops, but the ROG Flow X13 is a convertible. You can flip it into tablet mode, use the touchscreen, or even hook it up to an external GPU, ROG XG Mobile, for even more power. The MacBook Pro, on the other hand, is all about premium design, with a Liquid Retina XDR display, best-in-class speakers, and the best build quality in the industry. If you need a color-accurate display for creative work, Apple wins here. But if you want a 165Hz mini LED panel for gaming, the Flow X13 delivers a better experience. But let's get to the biggest deal breaker: upgradability and price. The Flow X13 lets you upgrade storage, supports an external GPU, and has full-size ports like HDMI, USB-A, and USB-C. Meanwhile, Apple locks you into soldered RAM and SSD, meaning once you buy a MacBook, you're stuck with those specs forever. And the price? The Flow X13 RTX 4070 variant costs $1,899, while the MacBook Pro M3 Max 40-core GPU, 48GB RAM starts at a ridiculous $3,499. That's almost double the price for a laptop that still struggles with gaming. Final verdict? If you need a gaming powerhouse in a small form factor, the ASUS ROG Flow X13 crushes the MacBook. If you're a professional creator or someone who prioritizes battery life, color accuracy, and macOS apps, the MacBook Pro is still king. But for the price, Apple is charging a fortune, and unless you're deep in the Apple ecosystem, a Windows gaming laptop just gives you way more performance per dollar. What do you guys think? Gaming laptop or MacBook Pro? Which one are you picking? Let me know in the comments.